Have you ever eaten a bowl of rice or a slice of bread and immediately felt guilty? Like, that's it. I've ruined my fat loss. Carbs are over for me. What if I told you the problem isn't carbs, it's how and when you're eating them? In this video, I'll show you how to time your carbs so you can still lose fat, have more energy, and actually enjoy your food without feeling like you're fighting your own body. Stay with me, because by the end you'll have a simple carb timing blueprint you can start using today. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I help you understand nutrition and lifestyle in simple, realistic ways you can actually follow. Today we're talking about carb timing. When should you eat carbs? Do carbs at night make you fat? Should you save them for after your workout? Can you eat bread, rice, pasta, and still lose fat? Very important note before we dive in. This video is for general education, not personal medical advice. Everyone's body and health history is different. If you have medical conditions like diabetes, kidney disease, you're pregnant, or you're on medication, please talk with your doctor or dietitian before making big changes. All right, here's what we'll cover. Why carbs get blamed for everything. How your body actually uses carbs over a 24-hour day. The 4 golden rules of carb timing for fat loss. Sample daily meal plans that show you exactly how to do it. Big carb myths you can stop believing today. A simple 7-day challenge to test this for yourself. Let's start with why carbs have become the villain in the first place. Today, we're diving into the science of carb timing, a powerful approach for individuals passionate about nutrition, fitness, and sustainable fat loss. For years, you've probably heard, carbs make you fat. Don't eat carbs after 6 p.m. Bread is the enemy. It's no surprise many people are scared of rice, potatoes, or fruit. But let's untangle this. Carbs are just energy. Your body turns most carbs into a form of sugar in the blood called glucose. Glucose is one of your main fuels, especially for your brain and muscles. Think of your body like a small city. Carbs equals electricity. Insulin, a hormone, equals the electrician that directs where that electricity goes. When you eat carbs, blood sugar rises. Insulin goes up to move that sugar into your cells so it can be used or stored. That's normal. That is not broken. Your body is designed to do this. So why do people gain fat? Because over time you're eating more total energy than you're burning, moving less, often eating carbs plus a lot of fat and calories at the same time. Think pastries, fries, pizza, sugary drinks. So the issue is not carbs equals fat. It's too much energy, too often, and usually from processed foods. That said, when you eat carbs can make a difference in how full you feel, your energy during the day, how easy it is to stay in a calorie deficit and lose fat. That's where carb timing becomes useful. Imagine your day as a 24-hour timeline. You have times when you're active, walking, working, gym, chores. Times when you're sitting, desk, TV, scrolling. Times when you're sleeping. Your body handles carbs differently depending on what's happening around that meal. 1. Around movement and workouts. When you move, your muscles use stored carbs, called glycogen, as fuel. After you move, your muscles are like a sponge, ready to soak up carbs to refill those stores. So eating some carbs before or after movement or workouts helps performance, helps recovery, is less likely to end up stored as fat, as long as overall calories make sense. 2. Long sitting periods. If you eat a big carb-heavy meal, then sit all day, then have snacks, then a heavy dinner in front of the TV. You're constantly topping up energy without ever creating a real need for it. Over time, your body stores that extra as fat. 3. Evenings and night. This is not about your metabolism shutting down at 7 p.m. That's a myth. Your body uses energy 24/7. But in the evening, many people are less active. Many eat their biggest meal plus snacks. Many combine carbs with high-fat foods, ice cream, chips, etc. So it's not that carbs at night are evil. It's that your habits at night are usually where total calories explode. Carb timing is about this. When during the day do I actually need quick energy? When am I more likely to overeat without noticing? Now we take this understanding and turn it into rules you can use. Golden rule number 1. Total calories matter more than timing. If you eat more than your body needs, you'll store fat, whether the carbs are at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. So, carb timing is step 2. Step 1 is making sure your total daily intake is appropriate. You don't have to count calories perfectly, but be mindful. Portion sizes, liquid calories, soda, juices, sugary coffee, constant snacking. Carb timing can't fix overeating. It helps you avoid overeating. Golden rule number 2. Put more carbs around your movement. Ask yourself, when am I physically most active? That's where most of your carbs should live. Examples: you walk in the morning? Have a balanced breakfast with some carbs after. You train after work? Put more of your carbs at lunch and dinner near that workout. You do heavy manual work during the day? You'll likely benefit from having carbs spread during work hours. This doesn't have to be extreme. You're not cutting carbs from other meals completely. You're just shifting the bigger portions toward active times. Golden rule number 3. Pair carbs with protein and fiber. Fast carbs alone, like white bread plus jam or a sugary drink, can spike your blood sugar quickly, make you hungry again soon after. But if you pair carbs with protein, eggs, fish, chicken, beans, tofu, Greek yogurt, fiber, vegetables, whole grains, fruits, legumes, you slow down digestion. Stay fuller longer. Avoid that eat and crash feeling. So instead of just bread, think bread plus eggs plus veggies. Just rice, think rice plus beans plus chicken plus vegetables. The carb is not the problem. The context matters. Golden rule number 4. Use lighter carb periods to manage hunger and cravings. Many people feel better if they start the day with a protein-heavy, lower carb meal, then bring in more carbs around midday and evening activity. This is similar to some intermittent fasting or carb backloading ideas, but you don't have to follow a strict label. For example, breakfast, mostly protein and healthy fat, eggs, Greek yogurt, avocado, plus maybe some veggies. Lunch, add more carbs, rice, sweet potatoes, whole grain pasta, with protein and veggies. Dinner, moderate carbs, not a mountain. Why this helps: your hunger is more stable. You avoid the mid-morning sugar crash. You save some carbs for the part of the day when cravings usually hit, afternoon/evening, so you don't feel deprived. The best plan is the one you can stick to. So we'll now build some real-life examples around these rules. I'll walk you through 3 different lifestyles. Listen for the one that sounds most like you. Example 1, desk worker, light exercise, walks or light gym. Goal: lose fat, stay focused at work, no afternoon crash. Breakfast, 7 to 9 a.m., lighter carbs option, omelet with vegetables plus a small piece of fruit or Greek yogurt with nuts and berries here. Carbs are present but not huge. Protein and fat keep you full. Mid-morning snack, if needed, a handful of nuts or a boiled egg and a small fruit lunch, 12 to 2 p.m. Main carb meal: grilled chicken or fish, 1 cup of rice, or sweet potatoes. A big serving of mixed vegetables. Carbs are centered here because you still have hours of the day left. You're giving your body fuel for walking, working, moving around. Afternoon snack, optional, apple with peanut butter or carrots plus hummus. Dinner, 6 to 8 p.m. Moderate carb stir fry with lean meat and vegetables, small portion of rice or noodles. Keep dinner satisfying, but avoid making it the biggest carb-heavy meal plus dessert plus snacks. Late night snack, if truly hungry, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. Herbal tea. The structure uses more carbs in the middle of the day. Keeps carb plus protein plus fiber together. Stops the huge carb bomb at night pattern. Example 2, evening gym/workout person. You work all day, then hit the gym around 5 to 7 p.m. Breakfast, light to moderate carbs, eggs plus vegetables, plus a slice of whole grain toast. Lunch, balanced carbs: beef, chicken, or tofu, 1 serving of rice/pasta salad or cooked vegetables. Pre-workout snack, 60 to 90 minutes before. Banana plus a small yogurt or a small oatmeal bowl with fruit. This gives you quick, usable carbs before you train. Post-workout dinner, main carb meal: grilled chicken or fish, larger serving of rice, potatoes, or pasta. Plenty of vegetables here. Carbs surround your training when your muscles are most ready to use them. This structure feels great for performance, supports muscle recovery, still allows fat loss if daily calories are in check. Example 3, night shift worker or late sleeper. You sleep during the day and are awake at night. Carb timing is still about matching food to activity. Ask, when am I most active during my wake period? Let's say you wake at 3 p.m. and work from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. First meal, 3 to 4 p.m., light carbs, higher protein Greek yogurt plus nuts plus berries or eggs plus avocado plus a slice of whole grain bread mid-shift meal, 7 to 9 p.m. Main carb meal rice plus beans plus chicken or fish plus veggies and other snack, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Fruit plus nuts or hummus plus veggies. Final meal before bed, 2 to 3 a.m., lower carb soup with meat and vegetables salad with protein, and a small carb portion. You still use the same rules. More carbs around active hours. Lighter carbs before sleep. Protein and fiber everywhere. You don't have to copy these exactly. Use them as a template and adjust for your culture, your favorite foods, and your schedule. Let's clear up some common beliefs that cause unnecessary stress. Myth number 1. Carbs after 6 p.m. turn straight into fat. No, your body doesn't read the clock. If your total daily intake is appropriate and you're active, eating carbs at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. will not magically make you gain fat. The real issue is eating large portions plus snacks plus dessert plus alcohol while being completely sedentary at night. So instead of no carbs after 6, think, don't turn every evening into a mini party for your stomach. Myth number 2. You must cut carbs completely to lose fat. You can lose fat with high carb, moderate carb, or low carb diets. The best choice is whatever keeps you full, supports your lifestyle, is sustainable for you. Carb timing helps you keep carbs in your life without letting them control you. Myth number 3. You need to snack every 2 to 3 hours to boost metabolism. Your metabolism doesn't shut off if you don't snack. You can eat 2 meals, 3 meals, or 4 meals and still lose fat as long as total intake is right. In fact, constantly snacking on carbs often leads to higher total calories, more cravings, less awareness of how much you actually eat. Carb timing plus proper meal structure equals fewer random snacks. FAQ, what about fruit? Is fruit making me fat? Fruit has sugar, yes, but it also has fiber, water, and vitamins. Most people don't get fat from apples and oranges. They gain fat from high-calorie processed foods and drinks. You can absolutely fit fruit into a carb timing plan, especially earlier in the day or around activity paired with a protein or fat source for better fullness. Let's make this practical. Here's a simple 7-day challenge to test carb timing. Step 1, identify your most active time. Is it morning walks? Lunchtime errands? Evening workouts? That's your carb anchor point. Step 2, shift your biggest carb portions there. For 7 days, make the meal closest to that activity your main carb meal. Slightly reduce the carb portion at your least active meal. Example, if you usually eat a mountain of rice at dinner, try moving half of that rice to lunch instead, especially if you're more active in the afternoon. Step 3, pair every carb with protein and fiber. No naked carbs. If you have bread, add eggs, tuna, or beans plus veggies. Rice, add protein and veggies. Pasta, add lean meat and salad. Step 4, watch 3 things: your hunger levels, your energy during the day, your cravings at night. Most people notice. More stable energy, less I'm starving, moments easier control of portions. Let's quickly recap the big ideas. Carbs are not the enemy. Overeating and poor timing are. Your body uses carbs differently depending on your activity. Put more carbs around times you move, train, or work hard. Keep carbs paired with protein and fiber to stay full. You don't need extreme rules like no carbs after 6 p.m. A simple shift in when you eat carbs can make it easier to stay in a calorie deficit and lose fat. If this was helpful, imagine what happens when you actually apply it for a week. You don't have to fear rice, bread, or fruit. You just have to use them wisely. If you want more simple, science-based videos like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what's one carb you refuse to give up, no matter what? I'll see you in the next video.